Have you ever woken from a dream with salt on your skin? Have you ever felt the weight of something ancient pressing against your ribs? Something vast, something waiting. This is no ordinary night. This is no ordinary journey. I am not a gentle moon. I am the storm moon. Arise in the dark waters of Pisces, where time unravels and dreams speak in tongues older than language. I do not soothe, I stir. I do not whisper, I summon. I call forth the monsters and the mermaids alike. I summon from the deep. I am the tide that pulls you under. The wave that swallows the shore. The voice in the wind that does not ask, it demands. Who are you beneath the masks? What have you buried beneath the waves? Tonight we do not run from the shadows. Tonight we swim with them. Know that if you have the courage to stay to the end, you will not return the same. There are gifts for those who dare to dive deep. Truths that you have long sought will surface, and the part of you that has been calling, aching, will finally be answered. Thank you to all who gather here. I am so very grateful for each one of your hearts. I'm grateful for your comments, your love, your shares and support. If this is your first time here, welcome. I would love for you to join our community. I share almost daily in the post section on the homepage. May we continue to remind each other of our inner magic on the days when the monster may have a louder voice than the mermaid within. For now, gather close. Light a candle in your mind. Visualize placing seashells, storm-tossed driftwood, symbols of the wild and the untamed before you and around you. Visualize a light in your mind. Visualize that light moving and illuminating through your body. May this flickering flame be your inner lighthouse. The waters are rising. Will you enter? And so it is that you take a deep breath into your body. This is the time that you gift yourself full permission to surrender and let go. To let the world behind your eyes soften, dissolve. To let your name become an echo. To let your story loosen its grip. Here you are no one and everyone. You are breath and you are bone. You are moon and you are water. You are an untamed rhythm, waiting to be set free. Feel yourself standing at the edge of something vast. A shore that does not exist on any map. It is here that the wind carries forgotten songs. Where the sea is as dark as ink. There is something just beneath the surface that is watching, waiting. You sense a presence behind you. The moon in Pisces has silver fingers brushing your shoulders. Come, she whispers. It's time. It's time for you to see. She holds a mirror to you, not the you that the world sees. Not the you that you've spent years perfecting. Not that you. The you beneath the masks. The you beneath the lies. And so with every breath, you make your way closer to the water. It's cool against your skin, soothing, calming. The midnight sky above you, stars glistening, the night sounds. As I begin to count you down, all illusion peels away. On the count of 10, feel yourself going deeper and deeper. On the count of 9, stories that limit you, releasing and letting go. On the count of 8, faces you wear, roles that you play, allow it to slip off like a heavy cloak. On the count of 7, a belief, an old wound, a voice that is not your own. Allow it to fade. On the count of 6, a memory that's wrapped around your ribs like rope. This is your moment to untie it, to release it. On the count of 5, you're now halfway down. Just go deeper. On the count of 4, giving yourself permission to release the fear, knowing it holds no power. On the count of 3, the veil between the conscious and unconscious is getting thinner and thinner. On the count of 2, you are no longer in the world that you know. On the count of 1, you are here. The waves are parting, and you slip beneath the surface. What have you come to see? What shadows follow you? What lies have you swallowed for so long that they've become part of you? What monster have you chained beneath your ribs? What are your mermaid songs that you've silenced? Whisper it now. Call it by name. The deep is listening. I call you forth, forgotten one, forgotten dream. I call you forth, the voice of the silent sea. I call you forth, lost, wild and waiting. Come home to me now. Come home to me now. And so it is. From the ink jet water, they rise. The monsters, the mermaids, the fragmented selves, the selves that were too much, too wild, too tender, too different. The parts that you exiled, your truths that you denied, look at them. Do not run. You are the storm. Dance with it. Swim with them. The mermaids curl around you, their eyes are knowing, their laughter soft to your ears and your heart. You try to ignore us, but we are you. You notice the monsters do not bare their teeth. They do not strike. They have been waiting. We've carried your rage, they whisper. We've carried your grief. And yet, you abandon us. It is time. You place your hands on their chest, and in this moment, you take back what is yours. You reclaim your voice, and the sea begins to still. The salt lingers on your lips. The echoes of the deep still ringing in your bones. The storm is reshaping you, the way the tide has soothed away all that was never yours to carry. You look around. The sea is still swirling in shadows. And yet there's no more fear here. The monsters are watching, but they're not lurking. They're no longer waiting to be named. They are here because they are yours. The mermaids are circling. Their songs are no longer distant, no longer forbidden. They were never separate from you. The stories that told you that monsters must be slain, that mermaids must be tamed, that wildness must be dimmed for something cleaner, smaller, easier to understand. The stories lied. You are neither monster nor mermaid. You are both. You are the storm and the calm. You are the tide and the shore. You are the roar and the whisper. The one who was lost. The one who returned. And so return. Let the pieces weave back together. The ones you banished. The ones you broke to fit inside smaller spaces. The ones you exiled to keep the world comfortable. This is your time. It is your time to call them back. To call them back home. I see you. I am learning to love you. I welcome you home. And as you breathe in, let it fill every space that you've abandoned. And as you breathe out, you are releasing all that is not yours to carry. The masks are sinking. The old skin is dissolving. The ocean does not hold on to what is meant to be let go, and neither should you. And now rise, whole. You are wild. You are free. The storm has passed, and yet the air is electric, charged with something ancient and wise. The tide is shifting, pulling you towards the shore. And yet you hesitate. One more last moment in the deep. One last breath in the arms of the vast unknown. And so it is that the moon watches you. Neptune stirs beneath you. Deep currents twisting through your veins. Dissolving any final remnants of illusion. You have been undone and remade in the language of water, in the tongue of dreams. As you breathe, you feel the salt air filling your lungs. The moonlight is like silk in the water. The whispers of Neptune are swirling around you. Your voice is steady, unshaken, rising like the tide. It is time to speak your truth. I am not my fear. I am the author of my story. I am vast. I am free. I am unique. I matter. I am enough. And so it is as the sea listens, as the moon listens, your soul is listening. As you breathe a little deeper into your ribs, into the spaces that once felt hollow, and as you breathe out, you're releasing the chains that were never yours to carry. And so it is that you honor you for your courage, for your willingness to go where others turn away, for choosing to reclaim what was always yours. Thank you, moon, for your mirror. Thank you, sea, for your depth. Thank you, Neptune, for the dissolution of illusion, for the gift of clarity, for the reminder that I am not only human, I am a cosmic being of light. I am eternal. I am shifting like the tides. I am the storm, and I am stillness. I am the dreamer, and I am the dream. And now it's time. And so it is with a deep breath in. You draw in the light, the salt, and the knowing. A slow breath out, and you let it ripple into the waking world. The air is crisp. The world is waiting.